Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Unless you didn't watch the other Binding of Isaac things, which I don't blame you for. It's a long series, and most of all, you really don't have to get too far into it. What I want to get today, other than I guess a cane run, is let's sit a little. Let's AB7A and 0CKD, which is the alternative, the archive. Maybe it's the origin story of XKCD, a 0KCD. Let's talk a little. I am a lazy piece of garbage, and I will be the first one to tell you that. I am also a little bit of a busy person. I know that entirely goes against what I just said right there, where I said I'm a lazy piece of garbage. I'm a lazy piece of garbage with a lot of responsibilities or other things. Most of them being directly related to radio stuff, and in the sake of the channel, it ends up suffering because I will not have time to make videos or have energy to make time to make videos, and as a result my channel suffers. And you can't make a channel without content, but at the same time you can't make a channel without, well, I guess you could make a channel without people to watch it. It's kind of what we're doing right now. But making a channel without anything being, or without an audience, is just kind of like yelling into the echo for no good reason. And to be fair, when you are on the radio, I don't mean to overstate my radio-ness. It sounds like a person who's either vegan or veganism is the only thing I can do, and I feel bad because that's just bus throwing of possibly unneeded proportions. But it's Little Horn, you are being just the worst right now. But it is about the same thing. It's kind of my life, though. It has to revolve around it at some point. And right now, we are in the beginning stretches of a little thing we do called 89 Hours of Christmas. Although the 89 hours themselves are at the midpoint of December, where two people suffer for a little under 4 days of pure content. The people behind it, making all of the stuff like production and getting sales out, those guys, they start bright and early in, end of October kind of deal. We got everything. We're pretty good. There's probably Tinted Rock I missed. Yell at me in the comments. So I am not helming that. I have helmed the 89 hours production side 2 years in a row, which is something like going crazy. It's an arduous task, and I'm sure that there are plenty of real-ass production people that do real jobs that are probably either twice, if not more, of that work. That said, man, is it still a lot of work. And yeah, as a result, stuff suffers, and I have no real excuse for that. I could just make a thing for my plate. You get my plate and then have it filled with what I know I can get, rather than try to get everything and realize that I am already full with 2 more entrees on the way. This food analogy is actually just making me hungry again, so I don't know. Get an insane amount of candy cigarettes, or rather candy sticks, from my sister-in-law. Thank you to her. Unfortunately, I feel like it's tangents of tangent. Thought we were still doing the channel, state of the channel address here, but I gotta go off on so-called candy cigarettes. I think I understand why, but I don't think I think they don't fill the niche that I thought they would, because with a cigarette, I'm not like brilliantly knowing about cigarettes. I've never actually had them, and due to voice work, I don't really want them. I'm sure that you can make really gruff voice if you get some grub going in there, but I'm fine with that. I already sink kind of low anyways on the neutral scale, so I don't need that. I'm fine with that. But dang it, if people in it's the whole movie thing, and it probably hasn't been recent because I'm pretty sure that media has a hold on characters smoking. You gotta admit, it makes a person cool. Such a cool person to say, I don't have any care about my longevity of my life or possibly the good well-being of others around me. Doesn't that just sound like a cool 90s anti-hero to you? But, you know, to be fair, it's got some dramatic stuff. You could write a character that has a traumatic past or some sort of thing, so of course he's gotta do some cigarettes. That's how well versed I am. Get in there. Just get all those cigarettes in. But, you know, with that, you got the cloth and whatever the filter thing is. And while, you know, you suck on that to get your drag out, you don't really like... You can see people keep it in their mouth, and for the most part, but it's usually in that two-handed kind of, or two-fingered, two-handed cigarette. That's dangerous kind of spot. But with candy cigarettes, they're more like sweet tarts, or maybe jawbreakers. Jawbreakers in stick form. But it just kind of sits there and gets sticky and kind of gross. I don't think you're going for like candy drags, and I don't think it works that way. It's not quite the same as if you were using Fun Dip and getting the stick, because the dip part is the main like threshold there. So candy cigarettes, unfortunately, an idealized kind of romantic vision going on there that is ultimately ruined by its own part. Now that that subject's been covered, let's get back to the real focus. This channel kind of blows, I'll be honest. I mean, what can you expect? Welcome to the 700th million Let's Play channel on YouTube. What do I do different? I don't know. I came from a radio background. A lot of people come from some sort of mass communication background. That is why they know the tricks of the trade. And to be honest, I didn't know anything coming in outside of, I don't like video games and things. So, already on a wonderful tear, so to speak, because of MaelstromTear. No, it's just bad all around. So, what can you do? I mean, you can branch out, get some real stuff, get some real hard, go for the hard editing stuff, which is somewhat of a risk-reward thing, I suppose. In a way, you could just say, you know, if you like to do it, then shut up. But I don't know. Right, with the aforementioned, that maybe was a bad idea to spend our key on it, but we got a Steven, which is a great damage upgrade, so hopefully we can just find another key. That'll be really good. What can you do? Really, like, at this point, it'll turn into that episode of Black Mirror where everyone's going so crazy to get so different and so ultimately talented and off-brand offshoots that what am I doing? And when I'm fighting people in the park, social experiments gone wrong for clicks. You know, we don't need that. There's a couple of possible edited things in the brain of like workshopping that I'm not sure exactly how to tackle. More like when to tackle. A lot of the stuff is there. But it's a case of just, I don't know. I hope to kind of keep it consistent, or at least a decent amount of videos per. You know, we got Steven, we got the thing, we can do this. It's the stain. We can do this, right, little Spider-Man, Spodermans, 1970s Spider-Man from Toei, who actually originated the mechs. I still can't believe that. I mean, I can because I saw it happen. The Leopardon is the first mech before freaking Super Sentai came about, and that's just bonkers. You know what else is bonkers? Me, for taking this packed thing. We get some spirit arts back, but now we're running entirely on them. That's an issue. What's not an issue is that we came out of the shop. Which basically means we get in it for free. Thanks, glitches. Nightlight's not bad. Red candles potentially better than... Spyrox is pretty good, all things considered. It's got a fast charge, which we could make faster with some sort of battery item. And it gives us spiders that will compensate with our damage. The better our damage is, which is really good right now, the better the spiders will be. Which means they'll be really good. That's it. Yeah. I think I'd rather go for a passive item. Running in the long run. Possibly by the eagles. More likely, unfortunately, some by Really Fish on their cover album Fame, Fortune, and Fame, Fortune, and Fornication. 10 songs that they didn't write, but wish they did. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm a bit of a crazy cover kind of guy. I enjoy bands doing other bands. Dr. Fetus. Is real Dr. Fetus? Real Dr. Fetus. Ooh, baby. That's an interesting note called We Are the Cannon of Glass. Once idol of, and it was a glass. Which turned out was me first in the Gimme Gimmes. Again, see? Covers. I know them. I don't sleep with them. Not the band. I mean, like, I don't sleep with sheets. I just use a comforter. This, you know, you were the one that made it weird. Inanimate person that technically doesn't exist, since I thought I was just complaining that no one watches these videos. You know? That's on you, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume your gender. That's on you, person. Hey, secret room, super secret room. We actually get some health back. We'll never leave that one room. The game is telling us, no, really, this room is pretty good. Don't you think? Pay attention to this room, please. It's really good. Yeah, I'm in a delicate spot, to be sure. And I'm sure it's a place that everyone in their possible YouTube careers, and I can't even say like, whoa, my YouTube career doesn't have much going on it, and it hasn't really been going on that long. And maybe there are success stories of guys that came in overnight, said, here's my YouTube channel, I'm crush things with an industrial press, and bam, internet sensation. Of course, in the Let's Play scene, you gotta do stuff. You can't just come in here, say, ooh, I get to play video games and enjoy it, because some of the times, most of the time, you kind of get a garbage game. And if you don't get a garbage game, you'll get a game that you go, I don't know, I really like this. I will tell you though, I really like Guppy's head. It's kind of like the spider thing, but every room rather than not every room. And I can live with that. And if Peep can live with not living, I can also live with that. Are we able to throw these bombs in? Yeah! Get that extra damage in for no good reason. What's our tears? I realized that our tier fire rate is pretty damn solid as well. I don't, no thank you. No thank you, sir. I mean, thank you, but no thank you. We don't have to use those keys that we didn't need. Blow that man up. And then just run away like a big coward, man. Get in here. Free! Probably gonna use this for a better, like... There'll be a Book of Revelations on this floor. And I will say, well, don't I feel like a big donger right now. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. We have to worry about this guy. Which we really don't. Golden chest or Burkane, so the worrying doesn't exist. Get into here, which is that. I wouldn't have said, hey, let's do Book of Sin 12 times. Although I did go Spirit Heart, shoot. Ah. Even when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Even when I'm right, it's like even when he wins. No, the other way around. Butt dance again. Like the rhythm is down your pants now. I'm excited though. We got Guppy's head. We got Dr. Fetus. We're 1/3 of the way to Gupster. We got good stuff going on the micro side, you could say, on the short side. On the long term, what are we doing with our lives? Like that kind of existential crises kind of thing. Not great. Nothing to worry. We're not in immediate danger or anything. So good on us. Like good on that. We could be a hell of a lot worse. Playing video games, recording it at a leisurely pace is a much better thing than, I don't know, busking this corner of some spot in St. Louis thinking, man, it's really cold outside right now. I wish I was in a home. That's not happening, thankfully. Although if I was busking right now, pretty... I've always wanted to. I hear that around here you have to get a license for busking. So that's kind of annoying in a way. But man, just setting up a thing, getting some people. You say, hey, are you a good bass? Hey, are you a decent baritone? How about some countertenors up in here? No, I was a tenor. I don't think my range is gone good anymore. Oh God. Certainly hasn't gone better in recent years. But I think we can pull something off. Certainly I know my experience, or at least I don't know, power is the right word. Endurance, I guess, has definitely waned, because sometimes when I go, yeah, let's enjoy ourselves in the car, sing songs and belt them, get really into an Aquabats song, especially the Aquabats song, because you better check out this ride, check out this ride, you can't lower your octave. You can lower your octave on some songs. You can sing low. Sweet Chariot, you can get down in some songs, but the Aquabats, you gotta MC Bat Commander yourself, basically. Because what else are you gonna do, really? It's just common courtesy. But then I go out the next morning and go, oh God, oh no, I should have never done the thing. I should have never got a 91 silica and lowered the back to drop some deuce with some suit. I don't remember the whole thing. I do remember it, but I don't know how to pronounce the words. And that in itself is probably more dangerous than not knowing the words just offhand. I kind of forgot that we got a pill from Caffeine Pill like a year ago. Never bothered to use it. Range upgrade for Dr. Fetus. I don't know how good that is, just because our shots always seem to get pushed a little out of range. But we got friends in seemingly close places because they're right next to us. Oh, they're all dead though, so never mind about that. On Zeus on a blind floor, I think does jack and squat, so we'll just hold on to it. Some scissors. Oh man, did the scissors don't affect our bombs. I guess it's something we can find out. We can find out in this room anyways to cut this man. Kind of terrifying in a way. No, it doesn't. That's probably good. I wonder if there is a patch, a pre-patch kind of era where that kind of bullcrap actually would have happened. But it doesn't happen now, so get wrecked, son. Get good, sir. Get in my hole, greed. Don't get in my hole, greed. I don't like anything that I'm picking up or putting down. That included. Really not. We're doing pretty well, all things considered, And fingers crossed. Especially in the realm of not accidentally or not killing myself all the time. I say as I blow myself up 3 times in one room. Probably more than that. I wasn't counting. God. Oh, God, you don't quit, do you? Please the Degas room. Ah, it's Yera. Yera's good. Yera's pretty solid in that we can get swifty with it kind of way. But I don't know. Anzus also has a really good point in being we can get out of certain garbage situations a lot faster. But one thing at a time, you know? We got greed in that one thing, so we don't need to worry about it here. Get a Steam sale. It's only going to last for 2 rooms, but whatever. BFF, that doesn't actually do anything. It would have been Hive Mind to hit them flies up. Also, those were words that I guess I'm using now. Yeah, you know, we're in it already. They've been said. As the what if machine once said, you've watched it. You can't unwatch it. Those words are there. They're out there, and you can't take them back. Maybe if there's a garbage stand or some sort of thing, robot device. I'm not sure what a robot device has to come in. It's all this dang Ghost in the Shell going on. Not the 1995 film or the 2016 film? Question mark. I know that production's going 2016. Is it actually coming out this year, or like doesn't scream to me Christmas film? Is all I'm saying. In fact, it screams to me might not be bad, which in a way kind of worries me more. But I have been watching a lot of Standalone Complex, which is probably my favorite one. Like, you know, you can say your piece, and you can, for the most part, just be entirely right about the 1995 film. You also argue, oh, The Wafer, this is a good run. You could also argue that the movie doesn't do as well as the manga does for certain things, which makes Motoko a lot more moe, if I may say so. She's got cutesy stuff about it. Masamune Shiro really likes to do cutesy things when he's not drawing big ol' horse dongles. Don't look that up. I know what you don't alt tab. Just stay here. I'll keep you safe from those. See, we got Brownie. That'll keep you safe from the horse dongles. Oh no. Oh no. In fact, it just made it worse. Makes me wish that there was less of that and more of the cyberpunk stuff, though, because man, I really like the cyberpunk stuff. It was real good. This deli is also pretty good. I don't like the range upgrade, but I like the fact that it gives us usually more than one black heart. But shoot, I'll take it. I don't see any change of rocks. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, actually. Vision is Vision just kind of the same as the world card? I feel like it also lets us see the second secret room, which is actually a really fun thing to say now that I've said it. Ah, but the arrow rune could be real good if we go to the chest and Arcane. We got the pick thing. Let's go. Let's go with the arrow rune. We don't have anything to replenish hearts. And we don't really have that much HP to speak of, but we have the wafer. And that's good. That'll definitely buy us some time while we're running around in the womb going, I don't know where to go. Oh God, why? And here, we're just going, Aaron's screaming, really. Yeah, sir. Alright. we can maybe cough up some black hearts from these things, or a tarot card or some such. Get in here. This dang you, blighted. No, not you're not blighted open. You're something else. Dang you, something else. I thought you were somebody else by the 1975, but I was wrong by social distortion. This is getting a little confusing. And maybe just for the, for the benefit of the viewer, we just taper that off. One makes you larger. I don't really want. Did we ever pick one up? Because we know what it says. I don't think I got an item that lets us know what it says. And we can't get into that room because that's not in where. I guess we're just going to use... Did we use a key there? I can't tell. Actually, I'm going to blow you up because I'm a monster. There's nobody monster. Something... Oh god, why does this keep happening to me? It's an Eminem song, but to be honest, all I remember was a version where it was sampled... Or the sampling track was, instead of the original one, yakety sax. And then maybe a new one where it uses a Canyon song from one of the Mario Kart games. It's all pretty good. I am, in addition to a fan of sampling, or a fan of covers, definitely a fan of really silly samples. Like, if you want to make a sample of a song, why not? You want to drop some sick beats in your repertoire, why not have them backing some sort of like Mario song, or I don't know, what's the Parappa the Rap? Parappa the Rap is a little kind of like a give, you know, a gimme kind of track to back, because it's already a very ingrained in hip hop aesthetic kind of game, which is not a bad thing at all. I love Parappa the Rappa. Except maybe the first game, I would say the issue there is that it's a little too much Simon Says when you compare any of the songs, really. When you compare all the songs in the first game to the Noodle song in the second one, it's much different and I think much better. That he has his own... He has it in the same way, and maybe it's just the Noodle song, because I can't remember anything else right now. But where he's going, where Noodle Man is saying, check out this thing, it's cool. He's saying, check out this thing, I think it's like cookies and stuff. It's sweet, but he's like, nope, noodles. You're gonna love my noodles. The other part was kind of weird, I suppose, in retrospect. On flies, you get out of here. I'm gonna take these pills. Hopefully one of them isn't explosive diarrhea. Wrong again, friendo. We have not gone to a treasure room. We have also not found our super secret room, which isn't gonna be here. And I mean, of course, we have Dr. Fetus, so it's kind of easy to say, I'm pretty consistent on these super secret rooms, but pretty consistent on these super secret rooms. Thanks, Flies, for almost killing me there. Killing may be a little harsh on the verbiage, but it's close. We'll just put some bombs down here. We don't really need to kind of walk them through. Getting here, our last item room is Infamy, which is a good item. Comparatively. Question mark? It's good. It's not the best. The best item. That song that is called The Best by Foo Fighters, but you know which one I'm talking about if I say the best. Let's be honest. That flies every time. I cannot trust you around bomb flies. It scares me. We could probably get that going on. Pheromones, not a bad pill, but kind of bad when we you know where we are. Pretty fly, pretty great. one would say it's pretty fly, but I would say, what the hell are you doing? Stop, please. We can't even fly over there. I don't know. There's no point. And of course,
Power pill.
power pill's pretty good. We can't do anything with it. Ah, our last shop is greed, you monster. You jerko face. Get some money. I don't know. We may find a judgment or something later on down the line, but right now, gonna hold on to this lockpick. Gonna hold on to what we got. Something Bon Jovi. Speaking of belting out in the middle of in the car with no remorse. Finished season 3 of One Supernatural. And they don't go out on that, but they do have a moment, a little bit of a brother bonding moment. They both listen to Bon Jovi putting on a prayer. While it's a nice kind of touching scene, it's hard for me to get past it when you're like, man, you guys, I wasn't expecting Broadway musical going on. I don't, you know, there are like, what, 100 seasons of Supernatural going on at once. If there isn't a Once More with Feeling-esque musical episode, then I just don't know what to believe in. It's just the matter of, it's as simple as that. Huey Lewis and the News, sports. Yes, that album, that American Psycho, kind of overpopularized to technically Hip to Be Square is the one we did, and without sounding too hipster, everyone can say, yeah, Hip to Be Square has got, hey Paul, get the Dornio receipt. Sometimes I don't actually want Forget Me Now. I kind of like Guppy's Head because it does a pretty good job of blocking things that aren't bomb flies for us. So I'll live with that. But I'll blow you guys up. I got 24 bombs that I can hold on to. Yeah. Jared Padalecki, Jensen Ackles, I like you guys, but you are not singers. And you probably know that, but I really hope there's... Yeah, maybe they are singers. Maybe that's just... Maybe it's a really good character thing to go, my character is that I'm a bad singer. It's certainly, I guess, better than the what, cast show-off kind of bit, where you go, I didn't know you could juggle, John. Like, or, no, that's not exactly the moment. That's just kind of an offbeat thing. Oh no, the villain has to be beaten in a juggling contest. Quick, use your talents to do the thing. That is probably more of the overt cast kind of deal. Yeah, this would really suck without some extra bombs and those flies that have all mysteriously vanished, giving their lives, trying to save me. I don't even know what I did. We should also maybe trying to blow up some of those rocks while we're around here. I mean, still after 70, 100 episodes of the series, have not given a damn to check what the tinted rocks in the womb / utero / interstellar look like. But I'm also wary about those blood ones. You can get the blood clot from some certain ones. Okay, I think I saw the X on that. I don't really know if it super... I don't know if it means that I'm 100% well on them, but I did see an X. It's too bad that it wasn't actually like spirit arts or anything, but a learning experience might just as well be as good as an actual reward. But shit, I'd like an actual reward if I could get anywhere with that. Let's get in here. Let's get somewhere in the general vicinity. Haha. Thought I was gonna get hit, didn't you? Well, I honestly, I kind of thought I was in the running of getting my butt kicked as well. This is Utero 1. This isn't Utero XL or any nonsense like that. All right, it's all up to you, Judgy. I have no reason to keep this money except for an errant donation bin somewhere in the between. Mom's bottle of pills.
Hematemesis.
Hematemesis. Not horrible. Not amazing. Maybe if we get to deal with the devil here and we get Dark Bomb, then it'll be the best around. Running into stuff. Mama Gertie's actually a really consistently annoying boss. Due to all the garbage in the world. Thankfully, done and done with. HP upgrade. Very, very welcome. For the fight. Do we really want to keep going in this dumb place? This place is dumb and I don't like it. And I think maybe the secret room, man, it's not there. Super secret room, nowhere to be found. Maybe over here? Well. Yeah, no. I don't. We found our boss room. There could be more things. There could be more judgments. There could be stuff. There could be a library for all I know. Don't ask me why there's a library in the womb. Don't ask me why we ourselves are in a womb running around. That much is, questions for the ages. Questions for the man named Edmund McMillan saying, what the hell is going on in this game? There might have been some sort of... You ever seen... I don't think any of these are tinted rocks. But I digress. Have you... I don't really have a way to gauge this. Also, thanks, Random Blackheart. Random Blackheart is the name of my D&D character. He's a pirate dwarf. Have you... Shit, I forgot what I was... Where were... Okay, hold on. We're doing the compartmentalizing thing where we're talking... Shooting thing. No, I gotta be honest. The thought is all gone. Thanks to Pin murdering it straight from view. And you know what? I feel like it was a decent thing. But I'm not going to spend too much time. One would say, though, that it is a good point of contention to make. Saying, hey, maybe don't have the focus span of one very distracted squirrel. It's, of course, a work in progress. As is life, you know? Feel like I just heard recently on maybe really, buddy? You had to kill yourself for that? A Giant Bomb stream. Someone said, practice makes practice. And I thought, that's kind of weird. It's not the usual phrasing. But in recollect or a second to, really kind of take it in. Go, you know what? That's kind of a... Perfect is a very, very hard thing to accomplish. Some would say it's nigh impossible. I mean, you can get 100 on a test, I guess. And you can, get a full combo on the Love Live song. But perfection, like being everything and then some, ever and more, that's a little tough. This whole religion's devoted on the study of that, There's some stuff going on that subject. So, saying practice makes practice, like, you get what you put in and then you put in some more. And that doesn't really make sense now that I think about it. It's there, We're constantly evolving, maybe not evolving, I don't know if this is like new type intuition or anything like that. But we're constantly kind of growing and changing and learning. Hopefully, constantly learning. Never want to truly turn up your nose and go, I don't want to learn something today. You know, you wanna get into things. You wanna change yourself. Maybe not in a way of saying I'm gonna go out and run a mile each day and do a thing, but just saying, you know, I could go to find out what this section, what's the culture, what bands are from like New Jersey, which aren't a lot of them. I should have gone with like Florida, because then I could say, oh, Less Than Jake, they're from Gainesville, Florida. They talk about it a lot with their songs Gainesville Rock City, and their entire album GNVFLA seems like they're pretty big fans of their state, which they maybe not should be is the correct term there, but you know, you've got pride. Also, perhaps not learning, but getting rid of certain crotch words, like, you know, really nice, but at least it's not what was the previous one? I digress. As you know, there's something garbage and we really hated it. Oh, one heart devil deals that we have no idea about. I can't. I want to, but I can't. I gotta keep we got 5 hearts. We got 9 hits. For some reason, I'm tapping my leg like that means something. And if I'm just gonna call the cat, it's probably sleep on. Yeah, no, nice, definitely. I'll sleep on the couch. Maybe that's what this channel needs to run into. We're missing a mascot. More like a mascot. Am I? All right. Tell me I'm right, Max. I need your verification on this probably. You might have a contract or something that I'm not aware of. Man, death kind of sucks. In both the literal sense, maybe more like figurative. Well, I guess if he's actually standing in front of you, it might be a literal death thing. And also just, you know, death. Suckage. Never able. I don't think there's, well, let's not act like we got to the chest yet. If and when we rise again. Emergency contact. I don't remember what that does. Hierophant.
The Hierophant.
I know exactly what that does. You know, emergency contact.
Emergency contact.
It didn't. Well, I don't think it gave us any spirit hearts or anything. I also don't see anything special on us. I was just a little afraid of it teleporting us to a place where we could not get back our Yera rune that we worked so hard to get, / so hard to really hold on to. We didn't really work hard to get it. Popped up. Said, hi, I'm the Yera rune. You'll take me. And you know it. And I said, you're right. I'm sorry, Yera rune. More like, I'm sorry, Anzus rune. Yeah, left in the dark at the end there. Health up. Making us look really good. Pushing everything to the forefront. Or to the second row, rather. I think that's where I was going with that. Don't really know what the forefront is unless it's a sequel to the home front. Or maybe it's a prequel? Ah, that would almost be good. Instead, Spirit Heart would probably be our Spirit Heart for exiting out of this place if we don't do our sidestepping to the T. I'm hoping for it. Yeah, we've been pretty consistent on it so far, but we've only done it like 3 times. Who knows what could happen? right now. I did it. Chariot card. Yeah, okay. No, okay. Chariot card is not something to go, chariot card. Chariot card's like a solid chariot card. We could use this. In fact, probably with the way we're going, thank you, Infamy, we probably shouldn't have an issue with that bosso man, Isaac. He's a pain in that first stage, but I think with, yeah, you know what? Yeah, with the way we're shooting these bombs, with Dr. Fetus, should be nice and easy. Double our keys, even though we don't really need it. A luck down that we don't also need either. Oh, which one is better, Power Pill or Chariot? Power Pill technically gets his health back because it's the punchy Pac-Man. It's not what it's called. Game Kid. Game Kid is just Power Pill. Technically, it's Pac-Man, I guess, because Power Pills. And Pac-Man eats pills. Let's look for those YouTube parodies, which were just originally, I guess, Newgrounds parodies. Pac-Man's taking pills. What if the Mario Brothers were on drugs the whole time? They were doing mushrooms. They're just crazy plumbers. Ah, man. More original YouTube hits. Consider this youtube.face/maelstrombutt. We've got all the hottest licks on this Casio keyboard. Let's get this Chariot card used and abused on this fight. I think, well, we could probably gauge it if I had to guess. But probably go with Hidden Up. He gets into a second phase where the annoying angel guys start also appearing. So we don't have to worry about their shots, and we just get the damage done. And if we get the phases, or the phase complete, we can get in there and then go bam. You done. You done, son. Second part, though, absolutely kind of important, not like detrimental to the entire focus of a run, but man, it'd be really good to not forget that freaking card, or Yarroon, after all the trouble that we went in to do it, to help with it, to get it, to learn it, to love it, and to hold it. Definitely the holding part, though. Excuse me, that's a little unfair. Maybe I shouldn't have been in the corner to start with, but that's something to speak of. Also, we're not doing crazy damage. I'm sure this guy's got stupid amounts of health, so, you know, our damage is good. But I'm going, oh, we're not killing the boss in 2 hits. We're killing him in like 7 hits. What? Lowest powered run in the world. Gosh. I'm going to scoff and turn my nose up at this. Sir, we did it. We won, sort of. And to that end, I'm going to walk into a room that I didn't actually need to, but it doesn't matter because, whatever. We got our Yarroon. We can get into this mess. No, I don't need the power pill. Trying to sneak that power pill into my pocket. Tell me it's not what I think it is. It's Tim Croc over here. Didn't think I'd find it, did you? I gotta be honest, neither did I. We're getting in. And we are in the dark. How wonderful. It's not crazy, but it's not great either. Purity's not bad. Speedball's actually really good because now we got Spun. Raining Down's actually, you know, I'll take it. Tough Love's not crazy. Little Gertie's garbage. Juice's shadow does nothing for us because I don't want to die. Planking shears are really good for the end. Mr. Boom is entirely redundant, and remote detonator also kind of garbage. So altogether, oh god, I don't know what. I'm not entirely sure what thing caused our tier rate to go absolutely bonkers. Maybe it was the aura thing. But, I like it, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Wait, also, okay. I don't know how we got the screen to shake there. I thought it was maybe our buddy. It may still be our buddy, I'm not really sure. Bumping against the wall in his ginormous state. Okay, this time it's a little more. It keeps changing up on me when it wants to be nice and big and when it wants to not. It worries me. But at the same time, not truly too worried. We could just Suicide King. Get this chest win for Judas. Oh, bam. I knew it. Had to be you. I don't know why I keep going back. My brain's been on the frosted side right now. After all, we're going stupid. I used that 2 of hearts because I just said whatever. What will be que sera sera, which I believe means 1 minute por favor, which in turn gets really confusing and you're trying to translate something that's already translated. Perhaps it's just better left to experts on the subject. I myself, not an expert. I'm just a man with many, many explosives, which that sentence itself is now put me on a list somewhere. But let's be honest. Look at what I got to deal with right now. It's exactly what's going on here. Is it spun? Is that what's going on? Bloody Lust, are you doing this? Bloody Lust is just the Gennaro, or the standard Samson, rather. Not Samuel, I'm pretty sure that's Winchester. Again. That means the more we get hit, not that I'm really trying to get hit. Cain, about to say Judas, but we're not Judas just yet. We just got a shadow. Oh god, it doesn't end. Alright. What part of I'm not trying to get hit even though we got lusty blood and are like now we're just shaking the screen all over the place. So good. Not only is it dark and therefore mildly impossible to see, it's also just really absolutely absurd. Do we really need to go back and get blinking shears? I didn't think so. Let's murder this man. I really want to call it that. And then let's just Suicide King. Because why not? We're just Shadow now. Doesn't really change anything. We get higher damage. It's a really good item to start with, but we're also now technically Judas. Not that it really matters. I'm pretty sure we got the chest with both characters. If anyway, this could be just a bullcrap way to get yourself into a chest or whatever run. Hey! We won! We even got to use Suicide King. What even anymore? Another episode of Binding of Isaac. And if you want to see more like this, here's the channel. We got more stuff on the way. Sometime, I don't think, I don't know what to make of this channel. I think it's the thing I got at the end of it, but I'll keep making stuff. Things will happen, and it'll be right here. YouTube.com/MaelstromTear. Don't expect like the Honey Select Let's Play anytime soon, because that's just against YouTube standards and also totally wrong. I would play Artificial Girl 3 instead. That's way too much information. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'll see you next time.